Hello everyone，哇，后面是一个这个，好，就这样对着我就行。Hey guys, okay, I can see the audience here. The audience number is running, and I'm saying hello to our fans here. Hi everyone, this is Echo. Welcome back to another episode of Discover Chongqing. In this episode today, I will be touring you around in the trail between Yuzhong District and Shapingba District in the central area of Chongqing. This trail connects 5 parks here in Chongqing, and it is really attractive to tourists because it's like really a demonstration construction project in Chongqing. Um, I think I think you guys can remember the cliff trail live stream that we did like last week, and on the cliff trail part. That one was really amazing, right? But this one today, this one is like the first one in Chongqing. So it's like setting an example of connecting the streets, the riversides, and the forest in this city. And joining us today is Carl Jia, and Twitter influencer, and who is really supporting our content, supporting iChongqing's content, and also he was born in Chongqing. Right now, he lives in Bali Island, and he will be connecting with us in the live stream, and we will be talking about how the city Chongqing or Bali is improving the living environment for, I'm switching the camera. I'm gonna adjusting the camera, and we are going to talk about how the city is improving the living environment by building more trails. And we are going to connecting Carl right now. And hi, Carl. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
May
Hi.
I
How
would
are
like to
you?
introduce myself with my mother tongue, which is a Chongqing
Wow.
dialect. 大家好，我的中文名字叫扎克加，我是土生土长的重庆崽儿。现在我在印尼巴厘岛。You can see behind me. So I said, "Hi, my name is Carl Zha. My Chinese name is Zha Kejia, and I was born in Chongqing. And I have been living on the island of Bali. You can see behind me. Right now. I'm on the beach of Bali Island. This is one of the famous beach here called the Seminyak Beach. It's a very touristy area. Right now, Bali has reopened for tourism, so you will see a lot of tourists behind me. Um, they're gradually coming back. And how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And again, thank you for inviting me to for this show. I'm honored. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl, and also I really appreciate for your support of our content. And Carl has been a really close friend to iChongqing's account on Twitter. So please, if you're watching this, please like, share, and subscribe to our content. Subscribe to our channel to support us. We are on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram, and also on YouTube. And we are saying hi to our fans and Park, China, and I think we are getting more audience from Asian areas in this period of time right now today. And behind me, I'm gonna introduce a little bit the scenery behind me. We have a really amazing red wall car. Can you see this? Do you recognize this? This one is really a really amazing scenario in Chongqing. We are going to start our show today in here in this place. It is really like the Forbidden City Museum. I think the red one. So it gets more trendy right now. I'm gonna switch the camera so you guys can see this scenery in front of me, you know. Okay. Okay. See? Okay. Hi. Can you guys hear? Can you hear me? Today, as I said, we are going to talk about the tourism, the cultural, and the city renewal project in Chongqing and in Bali. So Carl, can you tell me a little about your life in Bali and how long have you been there? Like how much do you like the city and which is the most, the amazing part do you think is for you in this island or in this beach?
So maybe what I will do first is I'm just gonna switch the camera view so people can
Okay.
actually see what's in front of me. And it's so
Wow.
I'm right now standing on the beach of Seminyak. You can
Uh-huh.
see it's near sunset. The sun is
Yeah.
gonna about to come out of the cloud and then drop into the ocean, and
Wow.
it's really beautiful here.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it's like a mirror.
yes, yes, this is one of the
Wow.
most beautiful time of the day. So
Yeah.
myself, I came to Bali in 4th of July 2019. I came.
Oh.
I was in an Asia tour. I went back to Chongqing to visit my family,
Mm-hmm.
and I have not surfed for a long time. So I decided to come to Bali to surf because Bali is famous for surfing. That's the only thing I knew about Bali Island before I came here. And
Yeah.
oh, they're doing a photo shoot right here. Look at that. So when I
Oh.
first came to Bali, I only planned to stay here for maybe like a couple months, like 1 or 2 months, just to surf.
Yeah.
And as I start, getting to know more people, I really love this island. I didn't want to leave, and it just so
Oh.
happened that very soon afterwards, the pandemic hits. So I
Mm-hmm.
have been here ever since. I've been in Bali for um, more than 2.5 years now. So in July will be my third year on Bali, uh,
Wow.
the Paradise Islands.
Wow. Guys, can you see the beach is really stunning from my view. From my, the frame is, so beautiful. Guys, I'm kind of jealous because I haven't been to the beach like for over 5 years. Not only not only before the pandemic, just the 2 years before the pandemic, I haven't been to the beach. So it's really amazing to me right now to see a beach in front of me, and more importantly that we are connecting from this really amazing trio. So I'm gonna say hi to our audience today. Han, hi. Ken, hi. So all our friends on YouTube and Facebook, please like, share, and we are connecting in Chongqing and Bali, right? And I'm gonna I'm gonna use this camera to, to show you guys something so that you guys can get an idea of what we are doing right now. The trail that I'm walking in today is called Chongqing Half Mountain Cliff Trail. The total length here is about 29 kilometers, and the main section is 9.5 kilometers long. As I said before, this trail connects 5 parks in the central areas of Chongqing. It connects the Liziba Park, the Eling Park, the Futuguan Park, the Hutouyan Park, and the Pingdingshan Park. In addition, there are over 30 cultural spots and over 10 observation decks where you can appreciate the river, the lakes, and the mountains and the Yuzhong Peninsula, like here, this area, this is Yuzhong Peninsula, Yuzhong district in Chongqing, one of the central areas in Chongqing. And also here, and as we are getting, you know, longer of the on our live stream later, we can spot the very trendy spot in Chongqing right now, the monorail that is shadowing through the blossom forest. But right now it's almost summertime, so we cannot see that many flowers. But it's really an exciting tour today. And we have some comments here. Bali is renowned for its beaches and Hindu culture. What is Hindu culture? Do you know Hindu culture, Carl?
Well, yeah. So Bali is one of the few places in Indonesia where the Hinduism as a religion still lives on, because most of the Southeast Asia used to be influenced by Hindu religion and culture, but starting from like 1500s, lot of the areas in the current Indonesia archipelago converted to Islam. But Bali is one of the last island where the Hinduism religion is still practiced. So the Hindu culture and religion is very much alive on the island. Most of the Balinese residents here, they're they're born Hindu and they practice Hindu. So they're unfortunately, right now we're not near any Hindu temple, so I can't really show you. This is a more touristy area beach. In other parts of Bali, there will be a lot of Hindu temples that has a very unique, our local architecture. This area is mostly beach.
Wow. I think you maybe you can show us on Twitter someday. Maybe you can post some architectural pictures about the culture or the temple that you've mentioned, like on your Twitter account, right, guys? So don't forget to follow iChongqing's account and Carl's account on Twitter, okay? And I'm looking for some locals here, and my colleague is holding the camera for me. Oh, okay. I'm taking off the the AirPods, and we can ask some questions from of how they are feeling of these locals here. Okay, so 可能要近一点，要近一点。嗯，奶奶就是我是日报的记者，然后我是看到了。来自我有家里我是我也是来我当时还没说要好吃的是，我是他们是这个国家在这里68了，然后您在这儿做了也做了64年了，64年。So guys, can you guess this beautiful lady? She's been living in this neighborhood area for over 64 years, and right now she is at her 68-year age. It's amazing. She doesn't look like that age, but it's really amazing that she can live here for so long. So您是在这里，那真的是4岁就在这里。对，4岁就搬到这里。58年都是这里住的。当时这附近是现在变化翻了好几倍了，这里面的是土地啊，这些是民房。现在你看，全部建设成是很好的了。就是以前都是那些都是那种泥巴路，很烂的路哈。现在你看完全是完全不这个变化，确实变化太大了。我们一种选，给哪个都没说去改进得很好。原来全部是土地那些民房，现在你看环境啊各方面啊，树啊啥子，你看都很好，给那些人们的生活环境确实增加了光彩。我们也感到我们在重庆这些感到自豪。Yeah, so she says she's really proud to living here because this place has changed a lot since she was a kid here in this, decades of years. And this place, used to be a really uninhabitable place. These residential houses areas here are really lousy places. But right now, the government has put over. I think they put over like 咱们离子坝其实那个附近也是就是改造的，就跟你这块是一样的。
和离子坝也是
改造
那个红墙，那个穿那个秋北穿的房子都是后头以前修的以前修的在那个。
The government has, I think I have a number. The government has invested like over $70 million US dollars to change this, like to restore this residential areas for locals here. So the reason that we are live streaming right now is not just that we want you guys to, of course, is that we want you guys to appreciate the beautiful city view here, but also we want you to know that this place it was used to be a really as we said, how to say this, in uninhabitable place. But as this beautiful lady just told us, she is really happy to leave this area right now. So because of this whole reconstruction project, and that's the reason why we call this place a really successful living environment improvement project. 那您觉得咱们在这里这个步道对你的生活的一个怎么说，生活质量有改善吗？
有啊，没有事的时候，我们就说带起老伴啊，还有朋友之间啊，一起走走啊。
It's live. It's a good time.
也轻松的那种感觉，轻松的那个，就是轻松的于很些事上，你看嘛，你看。
So crowded, right?
Yeah, it's like crowded. About how this walking trail improve her and her family's.
Let me show them Balinese local.
So she said it's really happy.
Sleeping Balinese local.
Beside her.
And she's like, uh-oh. The connection is slowing down.
Her and she
That statue is way taller, couple meters taller than Liberty.
Wow. But I don't think they can really see it from here. From the camera.
Yeah. 重庆天地那些，这河边那些都是树啊。
那里面大概要走好多好长啊。
就是也不是每天嘛，有时候走1点，但是天气好啊，有时候走几个小时的。事实上，你想嘛，走那重庆天地河边那些还去耍的。天气热，是那种天，附近就下去，他们也不是没水好噻，就出去上下去走一节路，这个马路这样走一节路。
修好了过后，其实方便了。
是噻，还在河边去耍呀，耍水呀。这个可以在河那里浮球了。它这里从下面嘛走路噻，走一节。
As we mentioned before, this trail connects the streets, the riverside, and the forest. Like things that we can see in the background. So the lady told us she can also sometimes spend hours on walking through this trail park, and she can walk from her house to the riverside. And that's really important because there was a time that people in Chongqing, we don't have that many places to get close to the nature, get close to the riverside because of our, the development of our city and the buildings are getting higher. So right now we have the chances, like people who living in the neighborhood, we can spend times walking in this really beautiful trail park. That's what we've been talking about, and that the lady was sharing to us. And 谢谢你阿姨，那我就继续走我的步道了。您就享受您的这个周末，享受您的夜晚。谢谢你的采访，谢谢接受我的采访。好，那我就继续走了。好，拜拜。那您给我们推荐的就是我们往这边走。
这边走下去的话也可以换，那边在标准去看的话，你可以用上面的这个扶梯那边。
哦，有扶梯哈。
那边扶梯本身 下你不下去的人挺喜欢的噻，你就扶起来起那个上去就是下面那个花园，直接扶那里去。
好的，好，我们现在在海外连线，谢谢阿姨给我们海外观众带来的一系列采访，拜拜，拜拜。Okay, guys, I'm here back to our camera and thank you guys for supporting. Goodbye. I'm saying goodbye to this really lovely lady. I'm continuing our show today. So, hi, Carl. I can see you walking through the beach in this really. It's really, the sunset. I think that is the sunset, right? It's happening, the sunset, right?
I'm sorry. The wave is really strong. I couldn't barely hear you. I just heard you saying that I've been walking. Yes, I'm just trying to show you guys some of the sceneries here near the sunset. And it's I mean this is the reason we picked this time, because sunset is really the best time for this particular beach, because you can see the sun setting directly over the ocean, and right now the tide is rising, so you can see the water coming in.
Wow.
I think there's a photographer here. They're doing some photo shoot here, so you guys get a sneak peek.
Like this is maybe what they've called the killing time. The best time for shooting, something like that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
time.
because there's a lot of light coming from the setting sun.
Yeah.
So it has a particular lighting. I think that's. Yeah.
Yeah, and the light is really soft, and it's really, looks really amazing lighting for shootings at this moment. I guess we can see some 那个是咱们的日落那个方向是吗？ I guess we can see the sunset from Chongqing. See that?
Yes. Yes, we are Bali time is actually in the same time zone as Beijing time, so we are sharing the same sunset right now. Yeah.
And
I think maybe the sunset will happen a little bit earlier here, because I think Bali is a little bit more east than Chongqing. Yeah.
But it's really glad to connect with you so that we can share the almost same time some sunset today.
Yeah.
And we have some comments, and Kevin is asking how tall is the newest building. I'm sorry, I can't have the answer for you, Kevin, right now, but I will post this answer of this building on our Twitter account and on our YouTube comments area for you later, okay? I will get back to you, Kevin. And we have Trom saying hello to our audience. Chongqing skyscrapers bridge. Yeah, Chongqing is really a booming mega city. And somebody is saying hello to you, Carl. And
hi, Kevin. My wife very helpfully provided me with a headset, so I can finally hear you now.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks her. And I've seen your tweets. I've seen that you are like wearing a new shirt. Can you show me your new shirt? Show our audience.
Yeah.
And
by the way, this is my before I show off my new shirt, I gotta thank my wife who bought it for me. So this is my lovely wife, and that's my baby. Wow. He's 1 year old.
Wow.
He's sleeping right now with his babysitter. But I will try to switch back the camera view so you guys can see it's a traditional Balinese batik shirt.
No, it's Indonesian.
It's an Indonesian shirt. It's called batik shirt. And let me hold it so you can you can see.
It has
here we go.
A tattoo or some kind of image. It's like a bird
or
it's like a dragon on it.
Yeah, I think it's a Balinese dragon. No?
Actually, it's a chicken.
It's a chicken. Okay. Okay, my wife set me straight. It's actually cockfighting
It's not a
because it
phoenix. It's not like a really.
One of the tradition in
yeah,
Indonesia.
because one of the tradition in Indonesia is cockfighting, so they have it on a shirt. And the reason I have this shirt is because I was I saw the tweet from the Chinese ambassador to Indonesia, and he has a
Yeah.
very nice batik shirt. So I told my wife, "Hey, I
Wow.
want one too." And then my wife went online and bought me this. So
Wow. She's been really nice to you. She's been really nice to you.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very lucky guy. Very lucky guy. No complaints.
Yeah. Yeah. And you've mentioned, and as you introduce yourself at the beginning of our show, and
Yeah.
some of our audience, sometimes they will ask us to speak Chongqing dialect, from time to time. So I think they probably will want you to speak more, in our show to speak more Chongqing, if you would mind, you know.
要得，
And
没有问题的。我
so
们可以
guys,
及时就用重庆话讲啥？
so guys, I am walking through this trail park, and I'm continuing our show with Carl, our Twitter influencer that always has been supporting our content. And he was born in Chongqing, and right now he's living in Bali Island, and now he is live streaming with the lost. I'm kind of having the connecting issues, but right now we are back. Okay, can you guys hear? See, you know, as we said before, you can get different angles to appreciate Chongqing. Can you guys believe the height difference between the hills of Chongqing? This is an example. This is a really vivid example for you to know how difficult to build architecture, to build the infrastructure construction project in Chongqing. See these roads, see this trail, how it's like zigging and zagging around the hill, like this. So it's really,
So
it, yeah.
so
I'm
we're
sorry. What?
gonna get like a last few minutes of sunset here now because today is a very cloudy
Wow!
day in Bali, and
Wow!
the sun is
Wow!
coming behind the clouds right now.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow! See that, guys? I'm gonna, make you to full of get you to on the screen so that you guys can take.
Right here. This is the last few minutes of sunshine in Bali for today. Because today it's really cloudy beyond the horizon, so the sun is sinking behind the clouds, um, and it's really amazing. You can see the reflection of the sky on the beach because the water is keeping on coming in and going out. This is Bali every day, guys. Seminyak Beach. This is the reason I haven't left since I came to Bali in 2019. That's my home. Yeah, this is my home too now. Bali, I love it. I wouldn't leave it for anything else.我现在有点萝不思蜀了啥，在巴厘岛。You're gonna have to subtitle that when you release it. The reflection looks adorable there. Yes, it's just beautiful. There's no other words for it. A lot of people are taking this opportunity to take photos. And also Bali just reopened for tourism like this month, so you are seeing a lot of tourists, overseas tourists coming back including tourists from China. Surprisingly, because a lot of Chinese tourists, when they go back, they have to go through 21 days quarantine. But let me tell you, it's worth it. If you have a long vacation, just come hang out in Bali. 我前不久还碰到几个从中国来的surfer. They're surfing, and I heard them speaking Chinese, and it's one of my first time meeting Chinese surfers in Bali.
Okay, guys. My camera is back, and I am appreciating, enjoying the beautiful sunset of Bali, of the beach, of what car is showing us right now, and also I'm presenting you this. Can you see? This is one of the observation decks that I mentioned before, like this one, and 这个是一个那个架空的一个那种是吧？ Wow, it's called floating trail like this. So, Carl, when you are like a kid, or when you are were living in Chongqing, have you seen this kind of architectural?
We didn't have those. We didn't have those. I was born in 1976. I was born in 1976. Most of the architecture you see in Chongqing today did not exist when I lived in China. I lived in China from 1976 when I was born to 1990 when I left. So wow. Throughout the decade of 1980s, when I was in Chongqing, most of what you see right now, if it don't exist yet. Everything you see in your camera didn't exist back then. None of these tall buildings, or none of these apartment buildings existed back in 1980s.
Wow. So you must be mind blowing if you are working on this, and
yes.
I'm really looking forward to if you come back to Chongqing and take a walk on this trail, because for me it's really amazing. You see this, it's like this. Can you guys see my feet? I'm standing on the floating trail right now. I don't know you guys. I am kind of scared of this height, but on this trail, it's both exciting and a kind of a little bit scary for me. But I'm enjoying this, and we are going to this 这边吗？哦，好的。My colleague is introducing the direction for me, so that we can continue in our show today. So Carl, can you tell us a little bit more about? Wow, see the trail, see the 这个 bird nest 好乖呀，那个好乖呀，那个窝哈。So they kept they kept these primary forests. Oh, this is some kind of statues. 佛土古观。So 它这个应该是一个这种还原的一个那种雕塑哈。
是。Yeah, that didn't exist when I was in Chongqing. That must be built after. I would very love to look forward to go back to Chongqing and have you guys show me my city, because Chongqing has changed so much since I left in 1990. Every time I go back to China to visit my family, because I go back to China maybe every 10 years. I went back in 2001, 2010, and then lastly 2019. Every time I go back, it's like I'm visiting a different country, like a different city. So I'm really looking forward to next time. Well, when China opens up again, maybe my son is a little bit older, and I very much look forward to show my wife and kid my hometown.
Yeah, that would be really amazing if you take your families back to the nation that you were born, and tell them some little bit about the stories and the culture here. So, what is the most the most strong I don't know if how I describe this right. Most the important memories for you when you are like living in China or in Chongqing. Can you remember that
Well,
for
I
us?
I don't know if there's one particular thing. I mean, I just have a very happy childhood growing up in Chongqing. I was
Mm.
raised by my grandma because my dad is from a different part of China. My dad is from Zhejiang Haining, but my mom
Oh,
is from Chongqing. And
yeah.
like when I was young, my both my parents were working in like the Tibetan areas of Sichuan. They were working in Ganzi, Tibetan
Oh,
Autonomous Prefecture. My
yeah.
my my mom worked in Kangding for a while. You know the song, right? Kangding 情歌.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
where my mom worked for 10 years,
Oh,
and so I was left in Chongqing to be raised by my grandma, and
oh.
I have my grandma really spoiled me, and so I have a very very happy childhood in Chongqing. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Can you guys see this? The trail. You can see this one must be someone who lives in the neighborhood area so that he can, just walk from the workplaces, workplace from home, enjoying the leisure time after work. So I'm going to, you know, in our childhood, but I right now I'm kind of concerned about when we talked about Chongqing's living environment improvement. I'm also concerned about your city right now. So do you have any information or example or any experience that you've been through about how this city, how Bali improves the living environment? Or your wife could show some examples for us, because
Yeah,
she's local, right? She's
exactly.
living there. Yeah.
Well, what I can tell you is what you see today, right now in front of me. This area
Mm-hmm.
was like not only starting to be developed for tourism back in 1970s. Like before 1970s,
Oh.
this area is all like a fishing village. Now you see hotels and
Oh.
restaurants. Uh, but it's
Wow.
only since 1970s this Bali was kind of discovered as a getaway
Uh-huh.
place, and now it's a
Yeah.
world-renowned vacation spot. And one of the things that you said about concern for environment, one of the thing I
Yeah.
think there was a initiative recently, local initiative, to to really get rid of plastics because one of the
Oh.
problem is
Oh.
the plastics, they show up everywhere, especially
Yeah.
like they get dumped into the ocean and they get washed up
Yeah.
shore, and that
Yeah.
this area, fortunately, because it's a very touristy area, and all the hotel staffs and all
Mm-hmm.
the people, they help keep the beach clean. So that's why you don't see
Mm-hmm.
garbage here, because they have people every
Yeah.
morning come here and clean the beach. They will clean
Oh.
the trash away.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. But that's really important for promoting an ecological future, right?
Mhm.
So the
Yep.
In every city, no matter it's tourist city or just for the locals, for people who live there. And see, guys, this is one of the it's like a small pavilion in this trail for people who can sit here, rest, and after a bit of a walking in. I'll tell you guys, I'm totally amazed by how big and how magnificent of this trail is. And I've read some information about this trail construction, this construction project of this trail. I think they retains the existing trees, like this. These trees were like being here like for a really long time, I think. and they protected these trees like this, something like this. They built, you know, this kind of really safe and comfortable, the seat arms, something like this, and they kept those existing mountains like that, like this. Hi, wow, see those lovely couples on the beach. I can see you are totally enjoying your life. Okay, guys, can you, yeah, can you guys see this? See this? This is a monorail. See, have you ever taken a monorail in China?
It was before my time. I'm sorry. That didn't exist back in 1980s. I
but
mean, I
but
understand
you can
monorail is almost like the signature of Chongqing today, but back in 1980s,
yeah.
none of that
See,
existed. Yeah.
wow, see this
Wow.
shuffling through the mountain. Yeah, in springtime there were blossoms everywhere in this area, and it became very trendy. All these locals and tourists, especially tourists, they will be, waiting in line in this area to just to take a picture in here, and they call it the train to the spring. I think it's really a cute name. Okay, somebody is commenting, but the country is undergoing a what? What?
Oh, he was
Yeah,
talking
and
about Indonesia. The country is really undergoing
oh,
rejuvenation as they move their capital, Kalimantan. So Indonesia has a plan to move their capital from the current capital, Jakarta, to the island of Kalimantan because Jakarta is getting overly crowded. So this is one of the big projects that's still ongoing. I think that's what he's referring to.
oh. So you guys were like catching up with those informations of countries all around the world. I think our audience, Hung and Kevin and Ken, you guys were like really caring about this. It's really great to see you guys talking this kind of
I
topic. And you
I,
guys
I
should have, yeah, yeah. I'm
I'm
sorry.
pretty sure Hung is from Indonesia. I think he knows way too much. I'm pretty sure he's actually lives in Indonesia. Yeah.
Are you Hung? Are you from Indonesia? Hello. He is saying hello to our reporter, our great journalist Alex and Hung. Please answer us. Where are you from? Because I know that you are really knowledgeable. You have a lot of wisdom of all those information about the global politic issues and some cultural topics. You always can share your insights with us, but right now you have to answer us because Carl just questioned you. Where are you from, Hung? And where are you right
So,
now?
by the way, the
Yeah.
Alex from Report Fly Media and Travel, he's on YouTube. He does some great drone shots of Chongqing. I mean, I can't go back to Chongqing right now because of the pandemic, but I watch his videos and I lived
Mhm.
through vicariously through his videos of Chongqing.
Oh,
I highly recommend
oh,
to everyone to go check out his YouTube channel.
th-
It's called Reportly Reportly Fi Media and Travel. It's a great.
yeah,
They have some great
yeah,
Chongqing
right.
documentary.
Great channel. Yeah, yeah, and he also produces some great videos with us with iChongqing, and in addition, we actually have a drone footage, a drone video from this place, this trail, in this live stream that I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to present you right now, and please wait a minute. This is the video. 好的，有点卡上。We do have some connecting problems here. I think it's because the signal problem. So if you guys can't hear me or have some wow, see the trip, see the monorail here. I'm gonna play the video so that you guys can spot the whole view of this trail of how amazing this trail is.
Oh wow, I can see it now. That's a drone footage, right?
Yeah, drone footage from Alex. Actually, this is one of the stage 2 project of this reel. It is under constructed right now because where we are walking in today is the stage 1.
Yeah, man. Chongqing is just getting nicer and nicer ever since I left. I'm looking forward to go back. I'm looking forward to come back.
Yeah, it is. And I am really looking forward to go out, go to the beach that you are in right now.
Oh yeah,
I
come
definitely
over.
would go to.
Come over. We have
And
a
when we are,
beach house. It's about 1 minute walk from
wow,
here. So yeah.
wow, amazing. Definitely would go there with Alex. I think Alex is really jealous when he's watching the beach that you are live streaming with us right now. So, guys, can you see? This is the stage 2 project. These. Oh, okay. It's over, and it was played. It was shot by Alex. The drone footage was shot by Alex, and we show it to our audience. That was the stage 2. When we are walking in this on this trail, this is the stage 1. It was completed like in before the COVID, I think, because they called it the first one. Chongqing's government is promoting like about 60 trails in the central areas of the city. This is one of them. This is like the first trail with really mountainous character, mountainous features. Because Chongqing is a mountainous city, we have multiple hills and mountains like this. So it's really architecturally challenging to design and implementing an infrastructure project in Chongqing. Yeah, but this trail project, they were doing it really successful, doing it really in the right way. So I guess they told us this place is a demonstration project because it offers an example to connect the rivers and the forest like this, and the streets and the pedestrian areas. Wow, see these plants, these vegetations. 这里真的好像一个那种原始公园呢，哈。就是感觉很原始的感觉，就是感觉它没有什么，就是感觉没有，对，就是没有那个动过，感觉就是。Yeah, the construction. I think this one, the construction. Mm-hmm.
I think one thing really, why we went back to Chongqing in 2019, one thing really stood out to me is how green Chongqing is. It's just like there's greenery everywhere. There's trees, there's plants.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Chongqing. Yeah, I think Chongqing. Wow, see that? There's also gravity on the wall here. That one is cool. That one. We did a gravity live stream between a friend of me and his friend. They are like a gravity group in Russia, and last year we did a live stream connecting here in a city in Russia. I can't recall the name because it's too long, but it's his hometown. They did a live stream battle there. So since that time, I was looking for their work in Chongqing because they both came to Chongqing to left their works in Chongqing everywhere. So it's really fun to explore their gravity works on the streets, on the walls of Chongqing central areas. And for everybody who's watching our show today, we are connecting from Chongqing and Bali, right? Did I spell it right? Because I've
Yeah,
never
yeah,
been to
Bali.
Bali.
It's fine.
Bali. Yeah. And so the sun is gone, right, from your area, but we can still see the light.
Yeah, yeah. Because right now if there's no clouds, you can still see the last part of the sun. But because today is really cloudy, so the
Mm-hmm.
sun has hidden behind the clouds
Yeah.
by now.
I
Yeah,
but yeah, but it's still really beautiful. It has some kind
it
of
is.
layers in the cloud, in layers of the colors in the. I think
Yes,
I saw pink and purple colors in the sky, and it's really amazing. And I'm really
yes.
glad that we can do this. And I think we can do this more. I think someday you can, if you, when you are available, we can, do this next
For
time, and
sure.
we can pick up some
Yeah,
places that they both. Yeah, like this time we have some comments. We have some connections between Chongqing and Bali that we can talk about, and I'm going to. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I love to talk. I can
Well,
talk for hours. So just let me know. 任何时候你想
okay.
讲，你想
See, okay.
摆龙门阵，没有问题的。
I think you'd better start your own, live stream show. I think your audience, your followers would really expect that. See this
One
one?
of the
This
thing
is
I
the
always wanted to do, one of the thing I
bomb
always wanted
shelter.
to
They,
do
it
is,
was.
oh wow, oh it's a World War II bomb shelter. Wow. Hey, it's Carl's.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah,
guys.
yeah. It is. Oh, yeah. Hi, hey guys. Please continue your speech
Oh no,
and
like
see this.
for people who
We
don't
are
know,
connecting.
Chongqing has tons of bomb shelters. Ever since World War II, when Chongqing was a wartime capital of China, there was extensive Japanese terror bombing of Chongqing. So people of Chongqing dug a lot of tunnels into the mountains, and then more tunnels were dug later in 1960s, 1950s. So if you go to Chongqing, there's like bomb shelters all over, and now they have been a lot of them have been converted into like underground malls and restaurants, hot pot restaurant, which I really look forward to go visit when next time I go back to my hometown. Because I 我现在边
Yeah,
说边流口
yeah.
水哦，现在。
Yeah，就是我们有一些就是现在有一些那种防空洞改造的已经非常火了，就改造的餐厅和酒吧。You should definitely come one. There is one called Caver, and I think a lot of foreigners and tourists in China, they would really love to come to this bar. It's a craft beer bar that was transformed from the bomb shelter in Chongqing. As you said, this Chongqing was really an important military city in the World War II period. So we have many historical sites in this city. As we said, this trail connects 5 parks in the central areas, and one of the parks is called 李子坝抗战公园, Park. It collects all these, these historical sites, the cultural, the economical side of the World War II period in Chongqing.
Yeah, I was saying before, anytime you guys want to do another show, sign me up. Like 我可以摆龙门阵，摆很久的，从小都是那个样子。So I was speaking in Chongqing dialect, said if they would like to invite me back to do another live stream from Bali, I would totally sign up for that because I always loved to talk ever since I was a little kid. I used to get into trouble for talking in class. been. I was a bad kid. I was a bad kid in class. I'm always get singled out by the teachers for talking in class. So.
But it's really I think the talkable feature of a human being is always stands for his creation, his innovation. I
But,
think, yeah, someone
but,
who can talk, they can, do something big, I think. So
but
we
thank
can,
you.
we can expect, more, more interesting and exciting content from your account. And I know that many of our followers really dig in your account and your insights of these cultural and global issues of every aspect of the world.
But what I
So
really want to do,
that's what
what
we
I
are
really
for.
want to do is
Yeah.
actually get do a travel vlog. I like to travel. I want to show people what I see in front of me. I mean, like,
Hmm.
look at this. Look at this. Bali is
Yeah.
beautiful. I like to want to share this. Oops. I
Yeah.
want to share this to with people all over the world. How beautiful Bali is. This is. And it's not just Bali. I mean, all of Indonesia, there's like so much beauty, and I wanted to be able to share that with my followers and with people all over the world. And one day I look forward to travel back to China once after the COVID pandemic. I want to take the high speed train. I want to travel back to Chongqing, my hometown. I want to travel to all over China, and I want to make a video vlog out of it. And I want to show people what China is really like. Not like what they've been told on whatever mainstream media.
Yeah.
I want to show them the real
Hmm.
China. Just like what you're doing right now, showing the real Chongqing, how people live their life. Most people all over the world, they're just normal people trying to lead a normal life. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
this is once you realize that, you realize all these this all a lot of politics bullshit that's trying to divide us. And but
Hmm.
overall, people are people everywhere, and let's appreciate the beauty of this world that we all share and we all live in.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we have someone like you to, promote this kind of idea that connecting to wanted to communicate, wanted to present the very authentic life in your area, in your country, in the place that with your loved ones. And that's really important for us because that's what we are doing right now. Um, can you guys see I'm breathing in a really kind of loud voices because I'm breathing kind of exhausting because I'm on the hill. I'm stepping up, I'm climbing on the hill. That's what we do in
Wait,
Chongqing.
you're walking in heels? You're climbing?
Yeah.
You're hiking in heels?
Yeah, I'm
Can we
hiking
see it? Can we see the
because
heels?
this is just the hill I am. Can you see? This is where I'm standing right now. This is the
Wow.
trail, the some part of the trail. So from all this time I'm live streaming with you, I'm always climbing. I'm always going down to the lower end of the trail and climbing up on the trail because this trail was built on the hill, a really hill with a large height difference between mountains and mountains. So can you see?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, see this one? This one. This is the mountains with
Yeah, Chongqing is a famous mountain city. It's a
yeah,
city
that
on the
yeah.
hill. Yeah.
Yeah, so as we said before, it could be really challenging, architecturally challenging for engineers, but it's also attractive to tourists because you have more angles, more perspective to appreciate the city. Chongqing is what they called eight-dimensional cities, not three-dimensional, eight-dimensional. So because we have multiple layers, multiple ways to appreciate the city. The structure, the geographical structure in this city is totally amazing. That's why we are showing you this. Wow, look at the wave.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm getting buried by the water here. So I'm
Wow.
trying to back away slowly.
Wow, it must be so amazing, so chilling when you put your feet into the water like this. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
the temperature, yeah.
it's warm. The water is warm. The water is warm
Wow.
all year around. This is like the I don't know in I know in Fahrenheit the water is maybe like more than 80 degrees. I think
Mm-hmm.
in Celsius maybe it's like 20. I think like 25, 20, 27, maybe 27, 27,
Mm-hmm.
26 degrees water. It's
Mm-hmm.
very warm water.
So amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Look at the place that I am right now. I think as we talked with the old lady, the very beautiful, cute ladies in the beginning of our show, I did an interview of a local here who lives here in the neighborhood area. She's told us how she feels and how her life quality has changed, has improved by this trail construction. I think this trail, it is really fascinating because I cannot see that many people right now because it's still the work time in some areas, in the central areas. I think we might be seeing more people after the supper time, after the the dinner time. So, but I think this one, what the lady was told us can, tell us the interaction that people can get in this place with nature and all these cultural and historical, you know, sites. And these all makes this trail, a really successful city renewal program. And this is my first time to be here. And I'm glad that we can do this. And as this drone video that was shown to our audience, the stage 2 project of this trail, see these people, they kind of like walking. Yeah, I think they were. 你好，请问一下，你们是住这附近的人吗？你们是来吃完饭散步的吗？哦，谢谢谢谢。So they were living in the neighborhood area, and they are just come to home, going home from work. Yeah, and they are building the stage 2 area. 咱们那个第二阶段是往那边那个方向是吗？就是他刚刚那个老奶奶说的那个，就是后面还在修的那个。就是好像他们说是要今年5月份就完工了。It will be completed in May this year, and the whole trail will be done. The whole trail will connect the rivers in 5 parks and over 30 cultural spots and over 10 observation deck. 咱们刚刚去那个那个地方，其实就是一个观景台，是吧？对，那就是一个漏洞的观景台。
You know what you guys should do to get more viewership is take us to a street full of food, like street food episode where you just go on like a 小世界, like a and then just show us some food.
Because right now, you know what, I did a live stream about how I enjoy the hot pot, but that one was not, very popular on Facebook. But
yes.
As we are getting more followers and subscribers on Twitter and YouTube, I think your advice, your suggestion is quite, necessary, because we have to present our food, our amazing Chongqing food.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, what food do you really want to taste if you are back to Chongqing?
Just anything spicy. 我现在想你让我突然想，我想想啊，口水鸡，口水鸡啥？口水鸡那个清蒸那个清蒸的那个糯米那个锅的那个羊肉，我不晓得叫啥子名字了。还有那个分蒸羊肉对哦，分蒸羊肉，还有啥子？还有还有那个锅盔，锅盔，还有锅盔发糕，还有啥子？火锅肯定是火锅噻，and 还有啥子？我再想一下，就你让我马上想，我想不起来了。但是如果我到了重庆的话，肯定就晓得。辣子鸡，我说了没有？辣子鸡。
Okay, spice chicken, and 口水鸡. I don't know how to translate this.
Oh,
like a
and
chicken salad with very very spicy.
And also
wow.
那个鱼那个the famous like the fish dish in Chongqing. I don't know what's it called.
Fish dish. Yeah. The dish that's really spicy and numbing, right? That one. It makes your tongue feel all the numbing feelings with the Sichuan peppercorn. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a requirement in your Chongqing.
Yeah.
对，麻辣鱼 Yes.
Yeah, for somebody who lives Chongqing for like decades, your Chongqing dialect is really awesome. You don't have that.
我是土生土长的重庆崽儿噻。
So, do you think you still kept those characters of Chongqingers that on your on your DNA?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. I grew up there. I was born there. It never left me. You can take me out of Chongqing, but you can't take the Chongqing out of me.
That's really awesome, because I think people in Chongqing is always have this positive attitude to life. Very, the energy to enjoy life in everywhere, enjoy the food, enjoy the love that is surrounding them, and I think that's important. That's really some awesome features of people in Chongqing, and I think I saw them on you, so that's why I am asking you this. I'm really glad to connect with Karja today, our friend today. Oh, the sky is getting darker in Bali.
Yes.
It's really nice, guys.
Yes,
so
I think
nice.
Because we're a little bit more east of Chongqing, so we're gonna get darker before you guys. I think maybe like because all of China is under one time zone, right? But like I think we are here in Bali. We're more like more like the Eastern China in terms of sunset.
Chongqing is in the southwestern China, so we actually are in a very not very, just some kind of different time zone.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's really nice to see these cameras that all together in one frame. The sunset and the riverside of the river view of Chongqing. That's really amazing. And as we mentioned before, this trail is also constructed the stage 2 project. It mainly focuses on the sections from Hutouyan Park to Pingdingshan Park, and it will be completed in May this year, and it will connect 5 monorails, the monorails that we've shown you guys before in our live stream, and 28 bus stops. And also, when the stage 2 was done, some of our beautiful bridges will be visible when you are walking in the trail, so that you guys can appreciate more city views from here. And also they will connect more cultural and tourist spots like the Longquan Cave, Taoism Temple, and other landscapes here. Also,
So in
this
other
trail,
words, by the time I came back to Chongqing, you'll be done.
yeah, it will be done. It will be done, and it will continuously drive the surrounding areas to improve the pedestrian system, and improve the quality of the urban living conditions here for over, I think, for over 3,100 people here. So this trail project in Chongqing is really amazing. And I'm switching the camera from now. I hope Carl can switch the camera with us. We use the camera.
Oh, I mean, right now, really, my front camera is probably the best view right now because if I switch the camera, you will just see my face in the shadows because it's actually getting a lot darker than what you see on the screen. I was very lucky that my wife let me to have her new Samsung phone, which actually captures the lighting in the evening pretty well. But in real life, it's actually getting quite dark right now. Let me see. Maybe who knows? Oh, I accidentally turned off the camera. Let's try it. Let me switch the camera back, front. Yeah, I don't even. Oh, you can. You kind of see me. Yeah, you can see the lights already going up behind me because it's getting fairly dark already. The sun has completely set. And now the nightlife begins on the beach. There's a lot of like live band at night because there's still a lot of people on the beach enjoying their dinners, their evening drinks, and the live band behind me actually is setting up right now. So yeah, so now the time for the beach is wrapping up, but I mean the time in the water is wrapping up, but the life on the beach still goes on. So that's what you see behind me right now. Um, I don't know how much you can see. It's still a little bit blurry because I'm walking backwards, doing my best, trying to walk backwards without falling down. Great live. Oh, thank you, Piccolo. Okay, let me switch the camera so you can see what I see in front of me. Where is the camera setting? Oops, no, not the audio. Not the audio. So this is a live band on the beach. They're already setting up, ready for the evening performance. And you see, there's a lot of tourists already back to Bali. They're just waiting for the band to start. And there's a lot of live music on the beach at night. You're gonna, hello, you're on YouTube. But it's getting dark. So maybe we can wrap up the live stream because it's getting pretty dark right now. And you know, it's as much as the Samsung can capture some light, night light settings, it's still not very. There's getting less and less light. This is the beach view at night here. We're at the Seminyak Beach, and I'm actually have to head back to my wife and kid. It's dinner time for me. So thank you very much for inviting me to do this live stream iChongqing. I am going to sign off. Let me just revert back my camera so I can show my face. Front. Okay, guys, it's been fun. Thank you for tuning in, checking this out. Next time when there's more light, I will show you different parts of Bali. It will be more interesting. Bye bye, guys.